Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2. And yes, we are here. I quickly just need to orientate. Yes, we will go there. We will... Okay, it's all danger area. Okay, alright. Shall we start here actually? Ah, good. Sorry, friendly fire, I know. Go to reload here a bit, thank you.
Healing yourself now.
Okay, good, that went... Could have gone better, could have gone worse, right? And now we're just gonna be having a little look around. Okay, holographic repeating rifle. Flywheel. Who does not want to pick up flywheels, right? Ah, yeah, and that is...
Back again. Thought we were done for now.
Gonna talk to you in a sec. That is the elevator area, right? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think it is the elevator area, actually. Yep, this one we have taken before. And then I decided to, postpone it a bit to coming here. I actually would like to... It's a nice ship, by the way. I do wonder... Okay, we are not able, at least of yet, to get in there. Alright. Can we open... No. Okay, and I would like to see... Oh, wait. Was this not a... Okay. I thought here was a mission, but it is what it is. Anyways, ain't wanting to complain. Clear it out. Let's have a chat with the lady.
You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What do you mean too late? Where are the others?
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
You're tough to have survived all that. I was wondering why you looked like shit. Okay, mentioned you needed a cipher. Can I get that from you? Okay, so let's start with be glad you survived.
Thanks. Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent by the time she got to me. Wore herself out on the others, I guess. Quick, though. Before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W.
Okay, now...
Decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Okay, now we need to find a way out of here.
Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
It's usually best to practice to blow up ships you are not on board. Yeah, that's good.
I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Alright, that won't work. Most ships have automated fire suppression systems to put out fires.
You know your stuff, Commander. I was just about to point out the same problem.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
Yeah, we just agree. You shouldn't sacrifice yourself, Audra. I think letting Audra aboard with the Sentinel is the safer option. Sabotage the transporter on Isles. Now, we agree, of course.
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same?
Don't you see? This is what your enemies want. More pointless death. That's exactly what someone still trapped in a Protectorate mindset would say. You think your dead friends give a shit about your survival guild? First one. Don't you see? That's what they want.
All right. I'm going to trust you on this, if only because I don't feel my head screwed on quite right at the moment. I just hope you're not wrong. No point in remaining here then, is there? I'll need you to find a way to unlock the gate to this pen. If you can't unlock it through nimble fingers, one of those freshly made corpses nearby should have a keycard on them.
In fact, I already have the keycard right here.
Talk about prepared. Quickly then, unlock the gate.
Okay, pressing cares, by the way.
Well done. I can manage from here. Tell Zeb I'll rendezvous with him later. Once I've identified a safe place to meet. One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a Sentinel killed, her transport destroyed? The Protectorate won't ignore such outright injury. Anyway, thank you again. Look after yourselves.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first.
You have something in mind?
I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport, make it look like an accident. Wouldn't be hard. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we going to have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go?
Yeah, we trust her assessment.
Yeah, you're probably right. Tempting as it be to watch that Sentinel fry. Thanks for helping me sort through it. Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll want to hear about what happened with Audra.
Yeah, but first things first, my friend. The important part. Eluding, right? I wonder if it is cool to, first of all, return to Zeb. Right. Let's see if we have a fast travel point here. We don't. That is good. Then we do it simply as we can. We can still turn that in later, I guess.
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh, even my damned hammer turns against me. Blazes that state, I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our fallen brethren. Be forewarned. We are in a heightened state of alarm due to unprecedented events. Unless you have official business here, I suggest you move on. Move on and leave me to hang all of these bodies, which I must shamefully confess may be beyond my capabilities, even without your distraction.
By the authority of Hogarth with a writ of conscription, report to me. Now let me pass.
Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both.
You said it yourself. Hogarth trustworthy, and he's trustworthy, and his orders are valid. Please let me in.
While it pains me to act in what might be contrary to the Brigadier's personal conviction, I do believe the Sovereign would expect me to honor the Vigilance Station. Still, I can't simply have you saunter through the gates. It would cause a terrible stir. Though there must be a way. The gibbets. There is little view of who's within them, so I can use them to haul you into the station without notice. I won't lock them, so you can free yourself once inside.
Very well, if that is the only option. Okay, and before we proceed, I'm looking for Augustine de Vries. I believe she worked here.
I remember her. She and I occasionally met to take pot shots at the local crabba population. She worked on the command floor. There's a chance she lingers, quietly continuing her work. Or she could be dead. Regardless, it has been quite some time since I saw her.
So posing as a corpse is my only way inside. Not very dignified.
You may leave, or you may be carried within the walls. The choice is yours.
Very well, if this is our only option.
Allow me to open them for you and your companions. Getting folks inside can be a little tricky, and try not to move much or they'll start swinging something fierce.
Cool. There we are.
Please refrain from caging your Valerie unit in future, unless a crime has been committed.
Alright, will do. I will try to keep that in mind.
Be happening. Not again.
Okay, yeah, we could buy ammunition and stuff. We can still come back here at a later stage.
Quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Acna and Gastra, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That Dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty.
No. No, please! This is all a misunderstanding! We're loyal!
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait, I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the Skip Labs, before the incident. Didn't I set security on you? How are you here? Alive?
You got security called on you outside the Skip Labs?
What? I didn't have time to be subtle?
You must have been the cause of everything that happened that day. And to think I could have stopped you. Perhaps I would have, if I'd not been so vexed over mere demerits.
Okay, we probably do that. Relax, I'm here on behalf of Hogarth to help you overthrow Montelli. That's right, you were more worried about your record than doing the right thing. If it helps you feel any better, I was betrayed and barely survived that day too. Okay, Horizon Point, never heard of it. You have me confused for someone else. Okay, we show the writ.
Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused of. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. If I can just speak with Montelli, maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station.
Okay, Hogarth you'd want to try that. He thinks it's a bad idea. If you can't talk Montelli down, you'll be labeled a traitor and killed on the spot. Alright, we'll do things your way. How do I reach Montelli's terminal? Okay, we go with the warning.
I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions misinterpreted. I could be named a traitor, as Vigilant Hogarth was. Or sent to mental refreshment. No. Surely High Command will understand the need for this transfer of power. What I do now, I do for the Protectorate, not myself. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means.
This writ obliges us to obey Hogarth. His orders are to kill Montelli, not talk him down. I know you have doubts about the Protectorate. Montelli will just use that against you. That's actually good, I think. Montelli even has Marshal Donaldson in the Automatic Repair Center worried. Alright, okay, this one.
That's not... I'm not... How did you... By the Matriarch. If I'm so transparent to a stranger, Montelli will surely perceive the same weaknesses in my character. Much as I prefer a peaceable solution, you're right. The Protectorate would be made stronger by his passage. If he cannot serve as a general, he may yet serve as an example. It would still be best to investigate Montelli's terminal for anything that might unsettle or unbalance him before our confrontation.
Good idea. I'll look for that terminal once upstairs. I know this will be difficult for you. I'm sorry. Okay. Good idea.
You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank key cards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but mind the guards. They'll still attack you on sight. I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime, I'll gather what weapons and allies I can.
Alright, will do. Will do. Okay, explore the Vox station. That won't open. We could go... That won't open too. The door is buried shut. And we only have one way. And that is totally fine. It's a nice display, by the way. The Vox relay has a lower operations floor and an upper command floor. The command floor requires credentials to access. There are a few points of interest in operations. On the east wing, contraband storage rooms. Storage contains items deemed a threat to the Protectorate. The west wing has a security office that handles credentials. So to the west, right?
Did you hear Montelli lock the thrusters? But if the Vox relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It's
Ready to waste them. Under your command. On your toe.
I think I'm gonna actually equip a close combat weapon, you guys. Why? It would have been bad to have taken down the other guy before.
direction. Your insides are leaking outside, Commander. Ain't nothing there. Can't just shoot in the thin air. Hit what in the where now?
This unit requires extensive repairs.
Quarry found. Briskly moving to cover. Recommencing hostilities.
All right.
Sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry. We can always craft us more.
Yeah, good. As I said, a close combat weapon, which we have, would be good. Messages. So from Brigadier Monterey, subject, felicitations for your recent rise in standing. Technician Jahan, I would like to remind you that all of the walk systems, each and every one, must be maintained to precise perfection. At times, I will take a personal hand in the functionality operation on this station. You are not to interfere in any of my adjustments, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Nothing I do is absent of reason, including my recent realignment and locking of the engines. Should I find that you have undone any of my work, you will be terminated for treachery and high treason against the sovereign. Congratulations on your promotion to the position. I hope that you succeed with where your predecessor failed. Contraband storage. The Brigadier wishes to remind everyone stationed at the walks that perfection requires good ventilation. Anyone caught sneaking illegal goods from contraband storage into the West Wing by way of ventilation shaft will earn themselves a swift execution. When greed impedes our perfect heating and cooling systems, the matriarch herself weeps for Arcadia. Evacuation protocols. Technician Jahan, due to the death of our previous maintenance technician, the Relight's emergency evacuation protocol was never sufficiently installed. Please do this forthwith. It should say the following: emergency evacuation protocol activated under all circumstances. Prevent your colleagues from evacuating the Vox relay as it enters the atmosphere. Our enemies must not invade the relay. The system must be in order as soon as possible in case the Brigadier even ever asks, and as perfect as possible should you wish to live. Cool. Thruster alignment monitoring. Let the record show I was not able to complete my routine maintenance of the Vox thrusters because someone locked them down. How can I faithfully serve the Predecessor if I cannot even service the Vox and the basic systems unless could Montelli have locked the thrusters? Were that the case, I suppose the thrusters would not require maintenance in the current state, but I would have appreciated a little notice. Yeah, okay, that was it. So where does this lead us? I can't pass here. Okay. that would have led us behind. Good. If I only would have known that before, right? That would have made a couple of things easier in the fight we have just had. But guys, that then actually right now is already gonna bring us to the end of today's episode. We will be crawling our ways on here in the next wonderful episode. For now, you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little sincere thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.